misled by that philosophy, a regime with contrary aims and a totally different concept of life. That regime adheres to a false philosophy which purports to offer freedom, security, and greater opportunity.
Was a young man, born in Smallville Fields, victim of a love that he held so real. A prison in his heart, growing distant from his parents. He locks away the truth, self-loathing and embarrassed. Dreams of a world where he'd one day be free, far from this town in the world that he can't see. He thinks of hopping trains as they roll by. He always cries when he looks up at the night sky. Lies are toxic, they eat at him inside. 18, the burden is too much for him to hide. So he finally finds the courage, tells his parents over dinner. His dad calls him a faggot, his mom calls him a sinner. So alone in this moment as his world burns, they said that they would always love him, they were just words. He cries silent as he walks towards the train tracks, leaving all he's ever known and never looks back.
Peoples are free to govern themselves as they see fit, and to achieve a decent and satisfying life, a just and lasting peace, based on genuine agreement, freely arrived at by equals. In the pursuit of these aims, people find themselves directly opposed.
There was another boy who grew up much different. Single mother raised, she loved him without conditions. So when he finally mentioned how he felt in his convictions, she wasn't mad, she simply kissed him. And so it seemed the boy could live his life out as he saw it, fully accepted and loved, and so he thought. He's big city raised, the people smiled in his face, but the feelings they conveyed only covered up their hatred. He never showed it, but he felt like a victim, free to be himself underneath light restrictions. If you never looked, then you would have missed it. He's free to be in love within the confines of a district. He struggles daily just to be himself, though the love of his mother was beautiful and did help. She'd never understand he's alone as an outlier, quarantined within, but looked out like an outsider. Farm boy, and he's made it to the big city. All alone he buys a coffee with his last pennies. And who should serve the boy on this cold day? The city kid, and his mom had just passed away. Hands him the coffee and he struggles with a smile. Outside a man, inside a lonely child. And the farmer boy says, you don't have to pretend, I'm brand new here and I could really use a friend. Over the next 10 weeks with frequent meets, they speak of loves lost, their hopes and dreams, and there's something special, feel it on the rise. You could see it in their eyes. They knew the storm of life is one tough to weather, one they would gladly face if they're together. Everlasting love is everybody's mission. Who said these men are any different?